Gentlementor. On the road.
Anything to eat in Corbin.
Corbin, Kentucky. Man, that's got a strange, familiar name to it. Ring to it. Let's see what the history books have to say.
Eastern Kentucky University is in Corbin.
Corbin is home to Colonel Harlan Sanders and the birthplace of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Then we should eat KFC while we're here.
Let's tear it up. Let's do something. Let's do something dumb. Let's do something cheap and superficial. Watch them not even have Kentucky Fried Chicken.
probably
That'd be about right, wouldn't it? That'd fit the strip pretty well. Yeah, we invented it here, but we don't like it. We got Bojangles. Sanders Cafe and Museum. Open.
10 minutes for 4 miles.
Okay, you got it?
Get it up.
Get ready. Today we're going to turn the fun stop and the food stop into the same thing. Chicken with history, with a side of history.
Oh, man. We could only add fellowship in there, too. Oh, we will. Have fun food and fellowship.
If only we had a life-changing... Shaggy and TLC, August 20th. We got to come back.
No. Travis Tritt.
L&N. Federal Credit Union. We ain't gonna go railroad no more, but we got a credit
We still
union.
have a credit union with a train on it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
We should have asked Jim about that the other day. You guys got a credit union? Mark does credit union.
Mark's a credit union.
I'll set you up.
And we're still open for business. Johnny's Muffler Shop.
Hey, Johnny like. We're in downtown Corbin, Kentucky, seeking for the mythological Sanders Cafe, the birthplace of Kentucky Fried Chicken here in the hometown of Colonel Harlan Sanders. Stay tuned. You get a bird's eye view of all that is Corbin. Look at the wonderment in his eyes as he searches for a place to put his rubbish. It's all the magic of chicken in the form of an amusement park. Many people don't realize that pizza was also invented in Corbin, Kentucky. This is where it originated. Brooklyn Brothers Pizzeria, Corbin, Kentucky. Let's go. Spiritual gift once again. So we're just going to call it Lextucky.
Lexington.
Yeah, we're going to cut some syllables and just make it easy.
Kentuckyton.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
You can brand that. That's fun to say.
I can play that. I like that name too.
Kentuckington. Yeah.
That's just fun to say.
It is. That's half the battle. If you can get people to have fun saying it.
That's right. Kind of like obey.
And kumquat.
Kumquat. That's a good one to say.
These are a few of my favorite words. Well, like I said, that was. I was sad because I thought we had really stumbled on a gold mine, in as much as the whole original Colonel Sanders lunch and history. Little let down that the power was out at the museum.
And they didn't have any fries.
And there were no fries and no ice and white biscuits.
And biscuits that were racial biscuits.
Yep. So, and the longer we stood in line, the more things came off the menu. Because more stuff they realized that they couldn't make and were out of. Like they told us, the people first, oh, fries, we side fries. Okay, yeah, the girl walked up to the manager guy, we can't make fries. He's like, what? Like, that's what happens when the power goes out at my house. Like, you can't watch TV. I'll see what's on the internet. Of course, the electricity took everything.
Yep.
But on the upside, I think the way upside, the Brooklyn Brothers, that was pretty dang good for a
good pizza.
A little Italian restaurant in a little town there.
And we have
next exit, we took the wrong exit.
And we have snack for tonight. Or dinner, snack or dinner, whatever. Leftover pizza. So, did I see the Tuskegee Airmen something?
I don't know.
I saw something assigned that said something about the Tuskegee Airmen something or another. Museum, memorial. That might be fun.
I'll keep an eye out for further signs. Tuskegee Airmen Memorial Trail.
Yes.
You got it. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner.
All right, you ready? You want to visit the Bucees?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Why not? We're close to home. We haven't had too many adventures today. So we tried. That dang Colonel. Saving power by shutting off the lights. It's like Walmart.
It's crazy. I didn't realize he had a whole hotel and everything on that site.
It's crazy.
So we started with the gas station.
And then one day he dropped some chicken and some oil that was spilled. It was, fried chicken. That's good.
And then he put a table up with 6 chairs in front of the gas station, served people food, and then bought the hotel and built the
You folks have dinner.
cafe.
Wait right here. We're going to build you some rooms. What do we got here? Is that a tiny race car?
It is.
Isn't that cute?
I was driving through Oklahoma last week.
Lucky you.
Yep. Went through Muskogee. And all these signs for dispensaries they've got there in Muskogee.
I guess they do smoke marijuana there
So I
now.
was thinking, wow, that old song is pretty much just gone, huh?
Yeah.
Because they do smoke marijuana in Muskogee.
That is over with. That's all right. Merle ain't around anymore anyway.
Well, we can change it up. We all smoke marijuana.
Yeah, there you go. Easy. That's an easy switch up.
Muskogee.
That's painless. Take that train to Clarksdale.
And then everybody's gonna be like, not all of us smoke marijuana in Muskogee.
Smoke a lot of marijuana in Muskogee. In fact, that's just about all that we do. Bucees. Get ready for what has become the quintessential American road trip stop. A million years ago, it was places like Wall Drug or Howard Johnson's or Stuckey's. But there's only one Wall Drug, and it's clear out in South Dakota. And most of the Hojos are gone, and there's just about 4 Stuckey's left. So, in the fine tradition of you're on a long road trip and you would just about cry to have an excuse to get off the road for a few minutes. Not that we're in that state because we just stopped a while ago. Had some lovely pizza. So, yeah, it's the deal. All the cool YouTube kids are going to, and JD and everybody goes and does it. So, here we go. Bucees.
It's a lot of traffic.
There's a lot of
Inside
traffic
Bucees.
in and out both. Just a constant string of cars. No wonder they put a light here. Gentlementors. Have any idea he's about to see this kind of insanity? About to get your Bucky on. It's pretty fantastical.
Bucky's Boulevard. That's the actual name
Oh,
of the street.
man. Here it comes into view. Oh, line of people just
Look at
trying to
the
get
line
in
of
the
people.
parking
I know.
lot. Oh, man. No
semis.
trucks. No pictures of trucks. We'll let the experience begin. Bucees.
You think this many gas pumps here, they'd have to have their own refinery, you would think, underground.
Yeah. You think there? Yeah, I bet there's a road that looks like this on the other side. It's gas trucks
Yes,
going in and
there's-
out,
yes,
keeping it
gas
full.
trucks just,
Yeah, they got to be hooked to a pipeline.
because, I mean, that's a lot of pumps.
Word. And that's what she said. Just for good measure. Bucees. It's not just a gas station, kids. It's a really big freaking gas station. With a mall.
Bucky's is the Lowe's of gas stations. The Menards of
Menards of gas stations, yeah. Of course, you got to know what a Menards is.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know how global our Menards are, or even U.S.
What was that?
Is it just
They are,
Midwest,
no,
or are they everywhere?
No, they're in the north.
Okay.
I know that.
It sounds like they should have started. Sounds kind of like a Minnesota name, Menards. Kick me in Menards. Don't kick me in Menards again.
In Menards. Wow, look at the size of that beaver. I should probably go ahead and get gas while I'm here. This way we get the full experience.
There you go. Beavers everywhere. People are shopping with cards here. That's awesome. Lady swimmer. I have to get that for my wife. A Bucky bikini. A beaver bikini. For my lady. Beaver lip balm. Peace, love, and Bucky's. That's a sticker. 99 cents. Are you kidding me? I'll buy those all day.
If you like venison, don't do that.
Number 655, 655.
What'd you get?
I know we just ate, but we got a sliced brisket.
Oh, A sample?
At least sample it.
Okay, that sounds good. I was going to see if they had like a meat sampler thing.
They don't.
But,
You can see
okay.
that.
I had to at least make it all the way down to this end, so.
Spread this open and eat the meat.
Okay,
right out.
there you go. Manly style. So many waters. Voss. Seltzers.
Pedialyte.
Pedialyte. And they even have beer. That's right, folks. Turkey, nuts, trail mix, dried fruit, old favorites.
Cucumbers.
Candy my dad likes.
Pickled up.
Pickled quail eggs. Can I get an amen?
Blue
I
cheese
love pickled
stuffed
eggs.
Olives.
I don't love
Pickled
that.
asparagus.
I have never seen a quail egg, let alone a pickled quail egg.
I can't find anything.
Would you like to have beaver nuggets or beaver twists?
Order number 25.
A giant peanut patty. They got pecan loaves. Look, you can't travel America without a pecan loaf. It can't be done. Bucky's
I
nose.
seem to be doing just fine.
Just because those are here. If they weren't here.
Everything's their own brand.
Yeah, I know. Chocolate rocks. What? Something for everyone. Freshly roasted. It's a roadside wonderland is what it is, folks.
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough station. They saw you coming.
Beaver fudge. Oh, there's that. Beaver stuffed chickens.
Bucky's, the t-shirt. Oh yeah.
This is what I need for working out in the yard. Cool and such.
There you go. Salty crew. That's you. Dresses. Whiskey Way. Bourbon Trail. So that was Bucky's. It's big. And pretty good brisket.
It was pretty good. I probably would have eaten a sandwich had I not already eaten pizza.
Why'd you stop?
I still have plenty of pizza left.
Oh,
Here we go. Don't get comfortable.
okay. Should I readjust my seat? Mash myself up against the dashboard?
Do you feel like you have some areas in your life where you settle for whatever?
No.
No?
Just you know, a lot of it.
I feel like you have to. I mean, I get being intentional is important, but there are some things in life where you just have to. There are some things in life that are worth putting in the energy to change or to be intentional and not to settle. And there are some things where it's like, I can settle for that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
You
can't fight every battle.
Yeah.
And like listening to somebody like that, he definitely makes it sound like if you want to go after something you really want, you're going to battle, you're going to work for it.
Right.
So you can't do all of them. I mean, I guess you can. If you live a long, happy life, you do one and then another and then another. But I think you would spread yourself too thin very quickly trying to make it all happen.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure like how I would have changed any of it, because I kind of took hold of the plow and the plow kind of took hold of me, and I tried to go where I thought it wanted to go or where it was supposed to go, and that did not do great things for specifically like the financial changes I hope to see for my family. And so I see my family largely as having been cursed. And that probably seems like a harsh word, but I have the benefit of like knowing some of my family history going back to what motivated Drages to come here from England in the first place. And it seems like it's just been gloom, despair, and agony on us. And so what I hope I've done, even though I wasn't able to take us from like the kind of lower middle class to I was hoping we would make that kind of wealth move over the course of life, because I think you can do that. It didn't happen for us, and we tried different things, and that's that. You can't undo what happened. But I think, hope, believe, pray that I have still put my children at a better place to be able to attain that for themselves. So I try to look at it kind of like that David thing, where I wasn't actually stacking up cash for them, but hopefully I was putting them in a better place, a more godly place, a place of better understanding in a broad sense than how I was brought up, and that they are making better choices and doing better moves. Not perfect, they're young and make dumb mistakes too. But. So yeah, that's a place where I settled a lot.
Yeah, that's more valuable than monetary stuff.
Speed check reported.
Well, it's more valuable than monetary stuff until you don't have monetary stuff, and then you feel stupid for not having it. You feel like, oh, I wasted my life chasing this, whatever this was, this ministry tirade, and asking yourself, was it real? Or did you just do that and now you go, oh, I should have had a job and been working and doing things for my family? And then saying that is kind of at the same time saying, oh, I should have been doing all this stuff for God. Or maybe there was a middle road that I didn't think of and that I didn't take, because I'm not a good middle road kind of person. You know, my highways are kind of black and white.
Middle roadie.
So, that's definitely somewhere I feel like I settled. I didn't feel that way at the time, but I do in retrospect.
What time of the day are you highly motivated?
What time of the day am I highly
What time of the day do you find your most energy and productivity?
Probably like early. I mean, now I can be kind of motivated. I've learned how to motivate myself at different times, but just naturally, because I'm up and all my juices are flowing. So yeah, I get about 4:06, drop everybody off at work. By the time I get home, that's when I'm getting in my groove zone then. Like my ideas are kicking, I'm super focused, I'm ready to get shit done.
What motivates you, and how do you motivate yourself?
I just have to find ways to think around myself and make it exciting. That's the trick. I got to get myself into it. And I know that I'm the only one that can do that. And that if I hear, you've got to do this, or this has to be done, and I get in that defensive posture, then all my creativity goes away. And I can't think around it and find the right way to come at it, so I want to do it. So I gotta avoid that. And stay loose and just think about it. And that's kind of, I was thinking about the thing, we were listening to that guy the other day, I can't remember what it was on, the procrastinate on purpose. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I do that. I call that crockpot. That's crockpot. I get an idea and I just let it simmer in there. Yeah. Because I know if I wait, it's going to give me the best version of that idea that I can come up with. Right. So.
That makes sense.
Churchill Liquor Bourbon Headquarters.
mornings are my go time. They're most productive and creative times. I'm motivated by a few different things. One of them is a fresh idea will motivate me to action.
Yeah.
Or a fresh perspective on an old idea or an existing idea. Those things motivate me. Sex motivates me.
It's a strong one.
Yeah.
Food used to be a big one for me, but it's not so much.
I'm not motivated by food. I'm demotivated by food sometimes.
I'm motivated to eat it and then immediately demotivated.
That's why this morning when I got up, I was in the shower and I was like, oh, man, I really miss having my shakes. I didn't bring my shake stuff with me. I was almost out anyway. Because I would do that for 2 meals a day and then eat a dinner. And it was feeling pretty good. Keeps me light on my feet.
Yeah, I don't know like a specific thing that would motivate me, but I can be motivated by about anything. Yes, like excitement based. Does it make me think, ooh?
Oh, and funny enough, the other thing, I said there's a couple of things, and sex was actually more of a joke, but it is true, it does motivate me, but that's not something that's really...
I'd be a liar if I said it didn't.
Yeah. I think one of the other things that motivate me is boredom actually motivates me.
Uh-huh. But that's childhood, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I'm bored. I can find something to do. I got to make something up to do.
Well, and I don't have to make anything up to do.
Yeah, not anymore. We're grown ups. So
plenty,
it's all made up for us. Yeah,
we got plenty to do. But when I find myself just sitting there, it's like, oh, I just want to sit down and relax and like, okay, let's see what I can find to watch. There's nothing to watch. Oh, I'm back up. I'm gonna go to the shop and make something, or work on this one thing that I've been thinking about. So sometimes I just have to reach the end of that. Oh, there's really nothing to do other than get something done. This looks very Kentucky-esque here.
Yeah, it do.
The fence and the trees and
see some hosses. I need to see some hosses and some bourbon, and then I'll feel like I'm here. Maybe a little light banjo music in the background. This is the main overarching thing for me. It's just like purpose. Is this for something more? ROI on a philosophical scale. The bad thing that I deal with, and this is partially like scriptural, and this is partially just my own insecurities, is that my ideas and motivations are frequently really tempered by the attitudes and opinions of people around me. Like, if I think people think what I'm doing is a goof, even if I really believe in it, I'll start to like doubt it and not want to do it anymore. But since we've taken up the mantra of the no comfort, or not no comfort, but hopefully not comfort seeking quite so much and stuff like that, it's less about motivation and it's more about discipline. It's more about, no, you do it because that's what you do. Man o' War Boulevard. There we go. That's horse racy.
Man o' War.
Welcome to Lexington.
I don't like that at all.
Kentucky.
Makes my shoulder hurt.
Reports vary. We may or may not be in Lexington. That sign said still a mile away. I felt like pretty much everything said Lexington at that point, so I just went with it. Wow, that looks pretty horse racy over there. If I didn't know any better, I'd say there's some horse racing that goes on in there. Lexington Green, that's got to be a racetrack. Got to be. Go see some horse races? Do some betting on some horses?
I don't think so. Look, it's not a
thing.
I mean, you think there'd be the track? You can see the track right here, but it's not there. But there is a target over there. Liquor barn.
And a Meyer.
Where Kentuckians go to celebrate life.
The liquor barn.
The liquor barn.
Lexington City Church.
There you are. Courtyard Marriott.
Oh, and physical therapy next door, too.
Nice.
Can't tell you how many times I woke up in the morning. Why can't I go for some physical therapy?
We could check in, or we could back up and go by the liquor barn and see what we got.
It's going to happen one way or the other.
This will save us from having to walk it.
Badass. Coffee of Hawaii.
What?
Dude, you picked the spot, man.
I know where we're
How'd
coming.
you do this?
I know where we're coming tomorrow.
How'd you do this? There's even an Italian restaurant.
Brew Burger Bar.
Man. Nice job.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Woodford Reserve.
It's like they knew we were coming.
They did. Grey Goose.
World's best tasting vodka. You know, the world's best tasting vodka, you shouldn't be able to taste. Another one of them funny paradoxes. Patio bar open. Seems like a terrible idea.
Your mobile device is still in the vehicle.
Leave me alone.
Shut up.
You're not the boss of me. All right, Cameron, you're staying here. You don't need to see this. I don't need any witnesses.
You mean you don't need to remember this? That's why we're getting the local, right?
Yeehaw!
The Gentlementor. On the road